All right. I'm currently looking at the euro to the USD dollar, and I've got myself three indications right now that are telling me that this is a possible good entry point. It is 11:12, so I've got about 48 minutes on this trade. First off, I've got a support line right here. I've got the trend zone support right here, and then I've got this green arrow going upward. So this red bar right here came down, went into this trend zone, and then it also went down into this support line. So it went right to the support line, and it looks like it's trying to retrace back up. So I went into the trade. I got the trade in underneath that strike area. So right here is basically where that area is coming down onto into the Nadex chart. And I got this strike zone right here, 109.92 for $78. I'm looking for it to stay above that area because everything on this chart right here is telling me that it wants to stay above, well, basically this line for the most part. So as long as it stays above that support line for the next 45 minutes, give or take, then we're good. We got ourselves another winner. So I am down here. I'm giving myself plenty of space, about 4 points of space. I'm just going to wait to see what happens. But this right here, it should not get challenged. And if it does, I'll just kind of go with the trend, to go with the zone, because this arrow has repainted before in the past. So I'll just kind of keep going with it. But I'll keep you all updated. I'll probably check in again with y'all maybe in about 15 minutes or so, let you all know how the trade is going, and maybe check in again after that. All right, y'all. All right, it is 11:30 at the moment, and I had the position challenged just a little bit again in the next 15 minutes. So this here was the open of 11 o'clock, so the 11 to 11:15. This is around the point where I took my entry because that green arrow pointed up along with the support and the resistance zone or the support zone. So on this next candle right here from 11:15 to 11:30, it did go down to challenge the area one more time. But since then, it basically did the same thing. It kind of kicked itself back, just like it did over here. It went down and it kind of kicked itself back. So it is currently in the money, deep in the money. I'm liking the way that it's looking. I'm liking the way that it's shaping out. I was thinking that if it was going to go ahead and basically break that level right there, which it came super close to, it was going to form another green arrow going under there. So I might consider to just watch and see how far low it was going to go, to maybe cut my position and then go into something different, into a different strike down below. So I'm at this one, but maybe go into this one or something. But it didn't. Thankfully, it basically went down there. It touched the support zone again, which now happens to line up with the channel. So before, the channel wasn't there, but I'm looking at support zone. I'm looking at trend zone. That's 2. I'm looking at channel. That's 3. And I'm looking at arrow. That's 4. So now I've got 4 indications of the possible 5 telling me that this is definitely going to be a good change in direction, a good resistance support zone. The only thing that I'm missing on this right here would be this right here, if this was on the positive. But everything else is lining up beautifully. Zone, support, channel, arrow. I got 4 of the 5. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let this one run out to expiry, and I'll check back in with y'all maybe in about 15 minutes, and then we'll see this thing close together. But yeah, like I said, I got this one in at $78. Here we go. $78 is what I bought this contract for, and it's currently valued at $92. So I'm in profit of $14.50. But I'm going to let it just expire to the whole thing, just because, I've got 4 indications telling me that I'm good. This should take the account up close to where I would say it's going to be about a 10% gain. So excited about that. And I'm only looking to trade 1 or 2 times a day. If I do 1 or 2 times a day, that'd be perfect. So here's my first trade of the day. Yesterday, I got into something with a quick take profit on it, just because I think it was right after news from the Australian market. So I think I only made like $4 yesterday, $5, something like that. If I held it, I would have won. But today's trade, this one right here, and I'll look for another setup, but I'm not excited about what's going to happen at 12:30 with a Congress Fed president or something like that. Fed president. So right here, yep. I've got FOMC member Kashkari speaks, and then at 1 o'clock I got a federal balanced budget review. So got a little bit of news going on between 12:30, 1 o'clock. So I'm probably going to be done for the day after this. I mean, at 1 o'clock, if I find something that maybe looks good, I'll probably jump in at 1:30 to close at 2. And then maybe see if anything's available around 2 for it to close at 3. But I mean, 1 trade a day will be perfect. Just to give you an idea, I know I'm kind of going off tangent here a little bit, but 1 trade a day, $20 for the trade, because that's what I'm risking right now, $78 to make $20 times about 20 trading days is $400. So $400 divided by the $600 is about a 66% return on investment. So that's my starting off balance was $600. So if I can make $400 every month, I mean, that'd be awesome. So yep, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. I will be back with y'all later. All right, y'all. I got here a little bit late back to my computer. It's 12:03, but this is where that final candle finished right about there, which is way safe compared to my strike point. So on this side, my strike point was down here at 88. And I believe it was 88. And this candle right here finished above it as well. This is just the Nadex charts. So we have ourselves another winner. And my count is at 657, which is just $3 shy of a 10% growth so far, which is really, really exciting, since trying to grow this account is always proving to be an up and down kind of a thing. What's this? This might be another opportunity to join in on something. I just don't like it because it's in the support area. If it was above the pivot line in the resistance area, that'd be nicer. Let me see. What else do we got an opportunity to maybe look at? That's the same thing as Australia. Below it. No, I don't like it too much. I don't like them when they're in the downside already. Let's see. Euro pound. My support down here. I've got my trend zone here. I've got an arrow. So if this was further down, I think I would like it more. I just don't like it right there. This is really weak short-term support. I just don't like that. Let's see, what else? Anything else? Anything else? Nope, that's it. Okay. Well, if I pull up the EU chart again, we had 1 indicator, we had support indicator, and we had the arrow indicator, and then after this setup, we had the channel indicator. So 4 total indicators telling me, hey, it's definitely a good signal, it's a good buy. Yeah, the only one that was off, because I have 5 indicators, is the momentum. This one here is still going negative, but I had 4 out of 5 to start off, 3 out of 5. So, got ourselves another good winner. All right, y'all. I'll see you all later.